Good evening. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I, as always, also known as Tony. Howdy. Tonight's thought is sleep. Why sleep? Because I haven't gotten crap for sleep lately and I'm exhausted. Can't seem to get a decent night's sleep. I do know that sleep is really important. But I'm a semi-functioning insomniac. So, for those of you who don't know what that means, here it is in a nutshell. I have a hard time falling asleep. Once I do fall asleep, I have a hard time staying asleep. And if that isn't bad enough, yeah, the general bedlam in the back of my head is basically goes 24/7, and I have a hard time drowning it out to actually get sleep. I can be in bed for 10 hours, 12 hours, and still get 6 hours sleep as a cumulative total. So if I had one of them, their smartwatches that keep track of when I'm asleep and when I'm awake, it'd be asleep, awake, asleep, awake, sleep, awake. It'd be like all night long. Toss and turn. I always got a lot on my mind, as you may notice from the videos that I make. Yeah, just sometimes I just can't shut the brain off. I've had nights where I'm laying there and my body is asleep, but my mind is alert. I mean, I am laying there and I can't really roll around too much because my body just won't respond. But my brain is still going, do you realize the garage door is open? Hey, I wonder how many times a year the city has to replace the light bulbs in the streets. And when is it again I gotta take the winter tires off and put the summer tires on? How am I gonna do that? Am I gonna do that myself? Or am I gonna go and pay somebody else to do it? Well, it's only 36 bucks to pay someone to do it, and I'm lazy and don't want to do it because it's going to hurt my back, because I know it will. Then I get in trouble for doing it in my parking lot, and you know, basically my internal monologue, it never shuts up. So I'll get myself to the point of being absolutely exhausted, and I'll lie down and pass out, hopefully, and wake up 2-3 hours later. Stare at the inside of my eyelids, listening to the world pass by for an hour to 2 hours, and then doze off again for another hour or two, kind of thing. So, yeah. Sleep is seriously important, but one of the things I seem to almost always be lacking in. I have learned to manage to function on an average of about 6 hours a night. Same token, I've also managed to be able to work a midnight to 8 a.m. shift, go home, fall asleep between 1 and 2, wake up at 6:45 to 7 o'clock, and then go back to work for 8 a.m. And I'm dragging for a couple hours till I get enough caffeine into me, but I still can do it. The great thing about being me and being a functioning insomniac is, once I've got a job down, I can basically run on instinct. I don't really have to think about it too much. I just do it. Like I said, just run on instinct. Oh look, at this time, this is what needs to be done. Holy crap. I'm exhausted now because I didn't get much sleep last night because the wife was up with her stomach issues most of the night, off and on. And when she was actually asleep, when she did fall asleep, she was tossing and turning or snoring. She's been snoring and all that lately. So I haven't gotten any real restful sleep for a while. I'm trying to think, and it's like trying to remember the last time I got a real good restful night. I woke up feeling rested and refreshed, and I don't remember when that was. So it's been a while. A couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, a month. I don't know, a while. Let's just say a while and leave it at that. Yeah. Great thing is I get to go home and sit there and keep the babysitter awake until the wife gets home from work sometime between now and 2 a.m. Take the young man home and then come back and then probably climb into bed and try and pass out. I could have curled up on the couch at work and fallen asleep anytime after 8:30, 9 o'clock. 9:30, quarter to 10 hit, I was just like this. Pardon me. I'll be getting my second/third wind here anytime in the next 20 minutes. Or I'll be fighting to stay awake, and then I'll wake up 5 minutes after I get back from taking the babysitter home and have to go to bed. But I'll be awake again, so. If it was a case of I could lay down and go to sleep when I was tired, one of those random pains in the rib cage. Anyhow, lately I'd be curled up and passed out pretty much most of the day. I don't know. Yeah, it's been rough for sleep. So, if anybody actually does see this and wishes to comment, how do you sleep? When you can't sleep, what do you do to help you? Yeah, I said do. Get over it. I'm sure somebody, Q, is probably pissing their pants laughing. Hey, you said do. Sorry, I'm tired. What do you... excuse me. What is it that you do or use to help you sleep when you're having difficulty sleeping? Let me know. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Later.